Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing the weekly readings for you from the 11th of Feb until the 18th of Feb, I think it is. I've already pulled the oracle cards. We're going to do things a little bit differently this time, but let's get straight into it. So first you have exchanging gifts, and what this card talks about is that you are, this week coming, you are going to be in a very give and take energy. Basically it's about balance, so you're going to put in what you get out. It also does say, like, let's say you're focusing on some sort of task or challenge or desire or whatever it is, you mustn't just do. You're going to tire yourself out. So it's kind of like balance yourself between doing the things you need to, like your responsibilities and that type of thing, and taking the time off to rejuvenate and that type of thing. Also, it does talk about that good things could be coming into you now, and that your hard work can be paying off. So we do also have the first quarter moon, which says your commitment is being tested. So what this card talks about is that you could be having some sort of challenge that you're dealing with, and with that challenge you basically need to make sure that you continue to put in the hard work, like in whatever this challenge is or this goal is, whether that's got to do with work or relationship or whatever it is. Basically, have you already given up secretly, or are you actually still committed to this? Because it's telling you that you're kind of halfway there, but you do still need to put in the work and be committed to get to the end of this. And then we have Rabbit Spirit, which says now is a lucky time. So what the Rabbit Spirit talks about is that exactly what it says. It's a lucky week for you. Things are going to come in as if out of the blue. You're coming out of a tough phase at the moment, and just take advantage of the luck that you're receiving. So with all of these, I'll explain this in a moment, but with all of these so far, we're seeing that it is a very good time for balance, that you need to still continue to put in the work, but it is a lucky time, so let the ideas flow to you, and just let whatever's coming in come in. And then we have the Seven of Swords as your energy for the week. So the Seven of Swords gets a bad rep. So it usually can mean that you're deceitful, or that you are hiding something, or that type of thing. But it can also talk about how you're strategic, or you're kind of sneaking away from something that might not be working for you or something like that, or you could be getting away with something. Now obviously if you're getting away with something big, don't do it, but if it's just something small, you could be getting away with that. But it is all about strategy and planning, so you could be very strategic and calculated this week. So like I said, we are going to be doing things a little bit differently this time, Taurus. So I'm going to do 9 card spread for you, and we will see what comes out. So we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'll explain all of this later. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's some decision that needs to be made. Then we have the Queen of Swords. This is your actual reading now. We have the Eight of Cups. I'm just going to move this up a bit. We have the High Priestess. We have the Lovers. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Wands. Again, I'm going to have to move that up. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Empress. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain these to you, but with these 3 cards underneath the deck, what is going on here are the things that either you don't see them coming, or these are things that are in the shadow, that are happening in the background right now, that aren't your main point of focus. So what's happening here is, first we have the Two of Swords. There could be some sort of decision that needs to be made, especially with the Two of Pentacles being there and the Four of Cups as well. So there's some decision that you could be like stuck about struggling to make this decision. You're kind of in your own head about it, and you could also sometimes be avoiding making that decision. We have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is about that you could be dissatisfied with something, with that's in your life, and maybe that's why you have to make this decision, and you're kind of not focused on what this, you could be missing things basically. You could have a very good offer from someone or something, and you're kind of not really even like paying attention to that. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which again is about making a decision. It also is about balance. You might need to find some balance as well, but it's mainly about making a decision, because we have the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. So you could also feel like you may be juggling too much at the moment, but this decision does need to be made. You need to stop avoiding it, and focus on what it is that you're dissatisfied on, and make that actual decision. Bring the balance back into your life. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles at the center of your reading, and this is telling me that this is your main concern at this time. So what you want the answer to is the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles could be about stability, it could be about bettering yourself or working on yourself, or it could be about bringing in some sort of money. You could want this King of Pentacles, usually a masculine figure, could be male or female or whoever, but some sort of masculine figure that is stable, that is loyal, that is devoted, you know, that type of thing. Very just calm and practical. Could be a business man or woman as well. So what we are going to look at, I just want to clarify the King of Pentacles as what does this mean for you. So we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Tower, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the High Priestess again. Okay, so there's been some sort of unexpected change when it comes to either a person that you're dealing with or your finances. Really unexpected. You didn't expect this, like, sorry, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's as if, you know, it actually just came out of nowhere. It could have turned your life upside down. Like, it's a huge change. This is happening right now, or it's already happened. Basically, it's happening. We have, if it hasn't happened yet, you have an inkling that this is coming. So we have the Seven of Wands. You feel like you either need to stand up for yourself, or stand up for your beliefs, or defend yourself against this person, or against some sort of finances that's stopping you from getting these finances, or whatever that conflict is, because there is a conflict here with the Five of Wands. You're having arguments with people about whatever this is. There could be also a competition involved in this, but it is that you are very much defending yourself here. And with the High Priestess, that tells me that is affecting you from a spiritual sense as well. It's affecting you to the soul, basically. So you do also need to trust your intuition with this and see what happens. We also have the High Priestess over there, but I'll get into the rest there. I just wanted to clarify what this was in relation to. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. So this tells me that this is happening because you are in a position where you have set some sort of boundaries, that you are using your head to think logically rather than your heart, and you're following your intuition on the logical side of things. And like I said, very much in a place of, you know what, I know who I am, this is who I am, and I'm setting my boundaries, and that's that. We also then have the High Priestess here, so it could have also something to do with, like I said, your intuition, or your spirit that's gotten you to this place. And it does have to do as well with a desire that you might have of something that you're wanting a new start with, or the beginning of a chapter with, a new chapter. And it's a very passionate goal of yours, of whatever this is that you're looking at, that you got this unexpected change about. We do also then have the Empress. So this has something to do with, it's talking about that you actually need to nurture yourself, and give yourself some self-love and self-care to kind of resolve this issue that you might have, and kind of just focus on like receiving whatever you need to receive, as in don't take much action at this time, more focus on yourself and nurturing yourself, looking after yourself. We do then also have the Eight of Cups here, and the Eight of Cups is telling me that this is something that you're currently kind of walking away from. You're leaving something behind to go and find something that you are happier with. It could be a relationship, a person, it could be a job, it could be something to do with your career, it could be a way of thinking. Whatever it is, you're leaving that behind to go to something that's more suited for you, that you feel will make you happier. We have the Lovers here as well. So with the Lovers, I feel like the Lovers again is a choice, but it could have to do with, in your emotions right now, you're very focused on love at this time, or of bringing in some sort of harmony and balance to your life when it comes to your love or your career or money or that type of thing. Then with the Wheel of Fortune, so this is in the position of your thoughts at the moment. So your thoughts for next week is that you're going to be feeling maybe quite lucky. Again, that's quite synchronistic with the Rabbit card. You're feeling quite lucky, and you feel like the universe is kind of giving you a little bit of a dig out right now, like the wheels turning in your favor. This is a card about karma. So if you've done good things in the past, good things are going to come to you. And if you haven't, well, start doing those good things, because that was also, the exchanging gifts was also very synchronistic of do good and you'll receive good type of thing. And have the good thoughts and you'll receive the good things coming in type of thing. Then we have over here the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is in the position of your desires right now. You could be having some sort of mental angst in relation to some sort of passion that you've got, that your goal that you've set, and it's really stressing you out. It could also make you quite angry as well. But this card also tells me that you're in the mind, you're kind of in the mindset with this specific goal, passion, of that you would rather kind of win no matter what the cost is. So if you're kind of upsetting someone else, you're like, well, I'm right, so I'm going to say that I'm right type of thing. Whereas you're basically winning for the sake of wanting to be right type of thing. And then, like I said, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, that is about looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, and keeping yourself as the main goal, not taking action at this time towards any sort of external factors or issues and that type of thing. So I do want to see here, so there is, let's see, what is the decision that needs to be made? Again. Okay. Oh my word. You're joking. I literally shuffled those. So the decision that needs to be made has to do with this issue that you're having, that you're trying to stand up for yourself in this chaotic thing that you're wanting the stability back in. So that is the decision that needs to be made, and it's causing you a lot of stress. You could be not sleeping because of how much stress it's causing you, and you could be really upset about whatever this is as well. So I want to see, so with the Wheel of Fortune, let's see, what is the Wheel of Fortune about? So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles again. We have the Hierophant and the Chariot. Wow. Okay. So, and then Death at the bottom of the deck. So things are changing. The things that are changing, you're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to focus on mastering some sort of skill to be able to get to that change, to bring in stability, to bring in possibly money, to bring in just a sense of calmness within yourself. And then we have the Hierophant, so you need to do this in a traditional way. So whatever that way is for you. So let's say, for example, if it's a job, It could mean that you need to like keep doing the day-to-day tasks that most people do to get that promotion that you're looking for, type of thing. Like the normal things, like be reliable, make sure that you're hitting your targets, put in that extra effort, that type of thing, right? If it's a person, you need to do things the traditional way. So if it's something that you feel like you've upset someone, you might need to apologize to them. Or if it's your ex, you need to, you know, walk away, because that's the traditional route. After you have, you know, you break up with someone, you walk away and go find your own happiness, type of thing. Whatever it is, you need to do it, and the traditional way, and you need to do it very quickly. The Chariot is about you're overcoming any sort of obstacles that are in your way, and you're heading straight down to that path of luck and good things coming in for you. And then let's just see, what is it that you're feeling like you need to walk away from? We have the Magician, the Fool, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So let me see. Okay, so you could be wanting to walk away from something you've kind of jumped into without kind of thinking before you leap, or some sort of new beginning that you've just started. You kind of feel like that's what you need to walk away from. It could be an idea, it could be a new task at work, it could be a relationship, whatever it is. We also have the Magician here, so you're wanting to manifest in some sort of, that's actually what it could be. You're walking away from something to manifest in some sort of new beginning, stability, and possibly romance or marriage, or someone who's very important to your twin flame soulmate, that type of thing. Because where you are now, you feel like you're putting in a lot of effort, but you're not getting the same effort back. So that's what's going on with whatever you're walking away from with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something that you're not receiving the same amount of effort that you're putting in, or the compensation for the work that you're actually doing. So I want to see, what do we mean by the Empress as the outcome? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which is victory. We have the Eight of Swords, which is being trapped in your own mind. We have the Knight of Swords, moving quickly, moving fast. Could be some angry words being communicated, and the Sun. Okay, so with the Empress as the outcome, this is telling me that whatever it is that that's on your mind, you're going to be successful at it. You could have people supporting you with whatever this goal is, or this decision is that you've made. We have the Eight of Swords here, so it's telling me that you need to focus, you need to work on yourself and give yourself the self-love, because you are trapped in your own thoughts. You cannot stop thinking about this thing. You need to untie yourself, release all of these thoughts, and move quickly to whatever this happiness is, the sun that you're walking towards. So you need to run, basically run towards your happiness, and do so by looking after yourself and putting in the bit of work that you need to, but by also taking time to rest and realizing that it's a lucky time. Things are coming your way, so make sure that you manifest the good things in right now. So then lastly, I just want to get a romance angel for you for the week, Taurus. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So some of you could have to do with love, that you're walking away from, or you're trying to walk away from love, as difficult as it is. And you need to put in the work of loving yourself first and giving yourself that self-love that you need, because that is more attractive to a lot of people. So, well, to almost everyone. If someone doesn't love themselves and they're very insecure and that type of thing, it could cause issues within relationships. If that has to do with work, it's telling you that you need to kind of focus on yourself and what it is that you feel your spirit or your soul wants to wants to do with money and work and that type of thing. Like, what can you contribute, what can you create in this world that you would love going to every day? If you were the richest person in the world, what would you do? And that is the question. So I'll leave it there for you guys. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.